How do you look at these next 2 days, JP? Like the Lions were one play or one score away from the Super Bowl last year. Is it a good measuring test, litmus test for you guys?
For sure, anybody. But specifically with them, of course, it's a team who is full of grit and that hard working, who got a little, confidence, a little something to them now. So ready to test what we got going on.
And that offense for you specifically, I mean, Monroe St. Brown, Jared Goff. I mean, it should be a good test for you guys.
For sure. Let it all come together now. Against some not our colors. What I'm saying, get a little more competitive. So.
What's your take on how camp has gone so far?
Overall, great. Honestly, defense coming together. It's a defense that requires a little bit more communication. So, it's very satisfying seeing it all fall together now. Seeing things click for guys, the pre-snap communication, post-snap, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
How would you describe Shane's personality with you guys?
With us, he's a jokester. He's a jokester, but he's like when we go to work, just like anybody else. But he's a jokester. Yeah, that's my guy.
What do you say about the defensive backfield in general? I mean, there's a lot of really young guys there. What's sort of the outlook you have for you, and also the mindset of that group?
The humbleness of the group, like you said. I mean, I'm the oldest. I just turned 25. Not even a month ago. So it's very humble. It's a lot of learning going on. It's a lot of film study going on. And I've been other places, and it's probably not the same. As far as film study specifically in the DB room. So that's exciting. Routes are slowing down for them. And then you just got room to build. You got youth, their body's good, so we ready to roll, ready to run.
You mean the film you're talking? So when you're saying there's more film watching, do you mean that like
as a group?
I'm saying they have more to learn and you have more to point out. Does it take up how much
Both.
extra time does that take up, and do you have to sort of make sacrifice instead?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just saying specifically their own film study now. I see it kicking in, the talks in the locker room, beyond meeting time. That's all.
How are you drafted as a corner?
Yep.
Convert to safety. Last year, you really established yourself as a starter in the NFL. What is it this year? What's the goal now for you going into this season?
Keep showing who Jason Pinnock is, getting better. You just said it for me. I was switched positions in another country my rookie year, played corner my whole life. So the game's extremely slower. Every practice I have, every snap, it's just slowing down for me, and I get to show my athletic ability where, I know I separate from a lot of guys, from what we do.
The thing that really separates good secondaries is taking the ball away.
Exactly.
I asked because you had one today.
Yeah.
How much of a point of emphasis is that was always McKinney's big thing. Is like we got to get the ball, got to get the ball. How much of a point of emphasis is that even now that he's gone?
That doesn't drop off. That's what get you. That will get you wins. That will get you Super Bowl. That will get you paid. You gotta get that ball. So that's always the emphasis in our room. Always incentives within that, and then if you same thing miss ops, you know what I'm saying, you're going oh. So
how much uncertainty is there? I mean, because on the other side you have Tyler and Dane and I guess Jalen, whatever, and in the corner you have Flott and Drew. And is there any concern that nothing seems to be settled, or is that what camp's about?
But you just answered it for me. That's what camp's about, and you love the competition because everybody's just trying to inch more. You give somebody something, it's room for comfortability, and there's no room for growth and comfortability. So
JP, you were there last year in Detroit when you guys got off the buses. It seemed like they jumped you a little bit. They were really playing with a lot of urgency in the first joint practice. It seemed like nobody was happy that first day for you guys. It seems like you responded the second day, thinking back. I know it's a new year. Do you guys take any of that, the guys that were there, into tomorrow, the idea of what that team is coming here with, that kind of urgency?
Nah, not really. I mean, truthfully, I don't remember as far as them jumping out on us. But we're going to have the same motto every time we play somebody. You coming into our home specifically, we take that personal with anybody. You got a different color on, and we ready to go to work, and we've been hitting each other all day. So,
How important is what Nick McCloud's versatility to what you guys can do? And you played with Julian Love here. Is there a comparison there?
For sure. J Love was our witty vet, very savvy. Nick McCloud's he's that gritty, versatile utility, you know what I'm saying? He just does everything. He knows everything, so the game's much slower. You know, he knows nickel, he knows outside, he knows safety. He started for us against the Eagles, I believe, 22. Yeah, so I mean, he's got started in almost every position here. So and then now it's just multiple systems he's been in. So I mean, you can only imagine how much we could use him.
What do you see from Dane this year? And then obviously Tyler hasn't really been out there as much, but as he's coming back.
Dane, I mean, as we know, I forgot his snap count last year, but he gets the ball. I think we all know that. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be with another safety, just like last year as far as X. Just ready to get the ball. That's the biggest thing in our room.
Jason, last year, your signature playing camp was the Waller interception.
Yeah.
He's obviously gone now, but how much do you challenge yourself to be the guy now leading a group of very young defensive backs?
For one, I take it very personal, you know, and I say it almost every time I can speak in front of people. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the position that I was granted, earned, and just the respect I got from the building to be able to have the faith and trust in me to lead these young guys, you know. That's the biggest thing, but I'm just grateful for it.